Today we're speaking with our rebel Dan Schwartz, a partner at the law firm Pullman and Comley, and the man who's charged with leading the Connecticut Bar Association into the 21st century. Welcome, Dan. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much, Rachel.
How has technology changed your practice, and how can the Bar Association embrace that to become more valuable to its members?
Well, I think as a practicing lawyer, we've been incorporating technology into our practice more and more. We may not realize it. Libraries used to be our main source of pride within a law firm. You don't need books anymore. You've got Westlaw, you've got Lexis, Bloomberg Law, all of these other online resources. So we're already using technology in a way that we may not have thought about 5-10 years ago. But now there are all these other tools that are out there. And that's really what they are. They're not good or bad. They're just tools. And how we all use them, I think, is really exciting. So for me as a practicing lawyer, to be able to incorporate something like webinars, it's a great client tool. It used to be we'd have client breakfast meetings. They would come into our office and we'd get, a nice small group. With the webinars, they can view it from their office. We can reach 10 times the crowd. We can do it on a much more frequent and no-cost basis.
Why don't we take a look at some of the websites that are good examples for bar associations in maximizing website use?
Yeah, that'd be great. So the first site that you can take a look at is the State Bar of Wisconsin. This is a bar association that I think has done a good job having the content that is there. You've got some news on the left side of the screen, you've got some of your publications, your case laws in the middle, and you have a lawyer search on your right of being able to find a lawyer and give them what you need. There are also some online materials, seminars, books, other things that people can look at. What it lacks, however, is in some ways a clean design. There's a lot of words on the page, and in some ways it's not as easy to find the information. So if you look at the Minnesota State Bar Association, cleaner design, a little more modern design, and not as cluttered. And it really gives an idea of where you can find information in a pretty clear manner. But what they've also done, which I like, is create this sort of new practice law. And the practicelaw.org is really sort of their online community. Now, we in Connecticut, we may not have the same vibrant community, but some of those same concepts really work well. And it's not simply thinking of it in terms of a social media, although they have a LinkedIn and a Facebook and a Twitter page that you can link to from the right side of the page. They also have links to helpful information, forms by practice area, other featured resources like a retainer agreement, the things that are a great use of technology that provide information to their members at a free or no cost. What is also very nice about this page is its sort of clean design. It's not cluttered with a lot of information. As bar associations, we start to think about our design. The Apple site is certainly one that has to be recognized. And I think the thing to really see about the Apple store and the Apple site is there's not a lot of links, there's not a lot of text, and it gives people the information that they need in an easy to find manner. And I think too often bar associations try to clutter it with too much words, too much content. What I also like are bar associations that have started to use some of the new technology that's out there. The Virginia Bar Association, I had the fortunate nature to meet John Huddleston recently, and he's, as president of the Virginia Bar, has started a very solid Twitter page that updates people on different things that are going on. He's got an update, for example, on a Virginia Supreme Court justice that was nominated, and really takes time to interact with the members. He thanks people for the retweets. That sort of building of a connection is really what Twitter and some of this online community is all about. The Connecticut Bar, we've already taken steps to do that as we start to develop our own online site. The Young Lawyer section is a natural place for it to start. and we already have over 250 members out of about 2,000 who have joined. We can display information about events that we are doing. People can sign up. We can display pictures. That, again, builds a sense of community about it. The last thing is the blog that I use, and I think the reason I point this out is blogs don't have to simply be a boring and not helpful to people, but can provide really helpful, up-to-date information. And I think as a bar association, we have the resources to give people case updates or news that they need to know in an easy-to-find manner. And I think as an association and as a practicing lawyer as well, putting all of those tools together makes for a better lawyer and a better bar association.
And just to give our viewers a concrete example from your own practice, how has your blog changed your practice and also your profile?
The blog has been an unexpected surprise. When I started it, I had low expectations. Maybe a few friends would see it, but it's really turned into a site that people go to, the go-to site in employment law in Connecticut. And by doing so, it has led to respect from colleagues. It has led to business, certainly, from people who are looking for employment lawyers. And I think it has shown people how to use the technology in a new way that they may not have thought about. We're not really trying to sell something on it. We're trying to provide information to people. The idea that lawyers have had is that people will pay us for information. Well, that's true in some sense, but what they're paying us for is advice. So I think the better model is sort of, going back to the Apple iTunes, which is giving some of the information away for free because it's already out there on the internet. When you talk about a case, it's already out there by the court. All we're doing is discussing it in a public manner. So giving people some of that information, giving them value for a website, and showing, hey, look, this is something that we can do for a blog, and we can do it for you.